Welcome to the ukelikethepros 2-week ukulele practice and technique challenge. In this video, you're actually going to get three exercises using your index and second finger, your index and your third, and your index and your fourth finger. Welcome to ukelikethepros. I'm Terry Carter, and this is going to be a fantastic challenge. This 2-week practice and technique challenge, you're going to improve your technique. You're going to improve your accuracy when you're playing, your confidence, and your overall strength in both your left and your right hand. Now, if you want to fully participate in this challenge, besides just watching these videos, and to have a chance to win a brand new Kala ukulele, you got to do a few things, right? First of all, you got to subscribe to ukelikethepros. If you haven't done that already, make sure to do that. Turn on that bell notification. That way you get all the alerts when we post these videos every single day for 2 weeks. Second, show Kala a little love. Go over and give their YouTube channel a little love too, and give them a shout out for donating the ukulele. All right, now you also got to leave a comment. Leave the comments below. Smash the like button. Do that stuff. Get involved with the video here, and then, this is most important, go sign up for the ukelikethepros forum. It's totally free. We'll put a link below. And you got to post at least one video of yourself playing one of these challenges. The more you post, the more the chance you have to win. All right, so we're going to dive right into this video. Everything's going to be here for you on the screen and all that stuff. But if you want to take it to the next level, which is what I would always do, I always sign up for the VIP. And that's what we have, a VIP part of this, all right? The VIP is a little separate than this. One, the VIPs, we're actually giving away a second ukulele, a Koloha ukulele for that. Two, the VIPs get all the PDFs, all the downloads to all these lessons, as well as the backing tracks, and they're going to get access to the private. That's right, the private Zoom calls. We're going to do a couple additional bonus lessons during that, and then they get lifetime access to all these videos over at ukelikethepros.com. We'll put a link to that below for this. All right, let me show you what we're going to do today, and then I'm going to break it down, and then at the end, we're going to do it with the backing tracks. All right, so for this challenge, you can use any ukulele. So soprano, concert, tenor, low G, or high G. Now, I'm going to be using my Koloha tenor. It does have a low G. That's an unwound string. So mine might sound a little bit heavy, a little bassier. I was going to say heavier, but a little bit bassier than yours if you have a high G. But don't worry. It's really about this technique and developing these strengths, this accuracy to your playing here. Now, this one is very simple, by the way. This Koloha, strings, all that stuff, check out store.ukelikethepros.com for that. All right, this technique is going to use 3 different versions. We're going to do 1 and 2. We're going to do 1 and 3. And we're going to do 1 and 4. Now, at the end, when we play with the backing track, we're actually going to use all 3 of those together, back to back, back to back to back. Okay, it's really important as you're doing these exercises to do them slowly, build up the tempo, and really practice that proper technique. All right? Now, for the right hand, we're just going to use my thumb. The thumb's just going to be the picking hand for this one. All right, you're going to start right here on the first fret, first string, index finger, just going to hit it, and then you're going to add your second finger on the second string, second fret. Now, I know this seems easy, but this is what we do to warm up, right? And by the end of this, you're going to have a bunch of warm-up ideas that you can do with this. Now, make sure you're playing on your fingertips, something you might hear me say a lot. And in order to do that, make sure you have those fingers nice and curved. Play right up next to the fret, not on top of it, right up next to it. Get that real nice, crisp tone that you need. And then even when you do your second finger, same thing. And you can keep your first finger down when you add your second finger and play that. All we're going to be doing is quarter notes. So it's just going to go 1, 2. Now it goes up to the next string. 3, 4. That's the counting, by the way. Next string, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when we get to the 4th string, by the way, that's that low G there. If yours sounds a little bit higher pitched, don't worry about it. It's totally fine. You probably have a high G on yours. Now, once we get here, we're just going to slide now. Your second finger or your first finger is going to be on the second fret. You're going to do the same thing. 1, 2, and then you're going to go down to the 3rd string. 1, 2. Notice you're on the 2nd fret and the 3rd fret now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when you get here, you're going to slide the first finger up to the 3rd fret. 1, 2, next string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when we do the backing track, that's going to be the last note. Okay, we're only going up 3 frets. So when you play that 4th fret rare of the 3rd string, it's going to be, you're going to hear a click. What that means is now you're going to go back and use your 3rd finger, right? So we're really developing these fingers in this one. So the second part of this, okay, so you got 1, 2, which fingers 1, 2. Now you're going to do fingers 1 and 3. It just happens to start on fret 1 and fret 3. So now everything's going to be the same, except you're going to go 1st fret, 1st finger, and then you're going to add your 3rd finger to the 3rd fret, okay, 1st string. Again, keep your 1st finger down here. Then go to the next string. Next string, next string. Now when you get here, slide up to the 2nd fret with your 1st finger, and then the frets are 2 and 4. Now when you get here, we're going to go one more, remember, up to the 3rd fret, so 3rd fret, 5th fret. Now, pro tip here is that I notice when I'm trying to show my hands here, sometimes my finger comes way off the fretboard. To really play these fast and accurately, you want to try to not move your fingers too high off the fretboard. Keep them real close. So, all right, so keep it close. That wasn't super clean, but you want to keep it close and don't go that fast. Build up to that tempo. All right, so that's 1 and 3. Now, after you get to this last note here, 4th string, 5th fret, that's your last note. You're going to hear 4 clicks again, and then we're going to go to 1, 4, and we're going to do that. Now, this is going to be your 1st finger, and then you're going to reach up to the 4th fret with your pinky, all right? Now, this is a big stretch for a lot of people, okay? And the pinky tends to be one of the weaker fingers, especially as we're getting started with the ukulele. So it's going to be 1st finger all the way up to the 4th fret. Still want to get those notes nice and clean. 2nd string, same thing. Again, it's 1st fret, 4th fret, 1st fret, 4th fret. Then when you finish this, you're going to slide up to the 2nd fret. 2, 3. This is the counting. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to slide up to the 3rd fret. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that will be the last note that you play for this exercise. So this is really going to develop that strength and the accuracy of hitting these notes right with your first and your index and your middle, your index and your ring, your index and your pinky. All right. Are you ready? Are you excited? All right, so let's go ahead now. We're going to bring the backing track in. Okay, again, we're going to do all 3 of the exercises. You'll hear 4 clicks in between when we go back and start the different fingers. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. All right, how did you do on that? Leave a comment below. By the way, that was at 120. Now, if you become a VIP, you get access to all the backing tracks. We have a slower backing track, and we actually have a faster backing track as well for you to practice on. So if you want to become a VIP and get all those bonuses, including the PDFs, the backing tracks, a chance to win a Ko-Aloha, and access to the private Zoom calls, we'll leave that below. All right, now, accuracy. You want to make sure you're accurate with this, okay? Now, the other thing is I kept this kind of short. I only went up to the 3rd fret for this purposes. Now, if you want, you can go all the way up as high as you want on your ukulele to practice these fingerings. I just went here to the 3rd fret to keep this playing not too long. So, all right, there it is. There's a great warm-up and technique builder for our 2-week ukulele practice and technique challenge. Make sure to sign up for the forum so you can start posting these videos and have your chance to win the Kala ukulele. So, all right, great job. We're just getting started though. We got a long ways to go for this. I cannot wait to see your progress during this challenge.